What's going on, everybody? At 0626 here, bringing you some Star Wars Battlefront 2 gameplay, Starfighter Assault. I'm on the Unknown Regions map, which is essentially the whole point of the map is the Resistance fighters have to destroy this Star Destroyer. And I had a pretty solid gameplay here. I mean, we ended up losing the match just because we actually just barely lost the match. We were like, 50 or something kills away from, winning, but team fell apart for pretty much most of the gameplay. Every time we could have came close, we just couldn't get the job done. It's kind of a shame, but regardless, I had a pretty solid game, and I hope you guys enjoy that in the background. But the point of this video is to basically explain to some of you guys how I really just enjoy Starfighter Assault. Like, I honestly believe, and I've been saying this since Battlefront 2 came out in the beta, that Starfighter Assault, to me, is one of the best, easily one of the best game modes they have in this game. If I was to give you my top 3 modes in this game, it would be Starfighter Assault, in no particular order. It would be Starfighter Assault, Galactic Assault, and of course Capital Supremacy, or in this case just Supremacy now, since they changed the name of it. Those are my top 3 most played modes in this game. Yeah, I'll play Blast and maybe some other games here and there, but mostly Supremacy and Starfighter Assault are my bread and butter. And it really sucks that since the Last Jedi DLC came out, that we haven't really had any new content regarding Starfighter Assault. And it's a real shame, because I personally love this mode. Like I just said, I think it's one of the better modes in this game. I like the Starfighter mode in Battlefront 2015, but to be honest with you, there was nothing super special about it. It was literally just team deathmatch with starfighters, and I really didn't. I liked it, and I had a lot of good memories on it. I've had plenty of them that you can see on this channel, but all in all, I really did feel like the mode suffered because it just had nothing special to it. In Starfighter Assault, everything in this game has a purpose. You have objectives to take out, and a lot of the times people don't actually play the objective. I'm one of those guys that plays the objective and actually tries to physically win the match, which kind of results in a lot of deaths here and there, as you could see, as I'm trying to dogfight some of these fighters that are trying to take out my objective. And it's really fun. It really is. And I have a lot of great gameplay of just Starfighter Assault, and a lot of them actually take place on the Camino map and the Clone Wars maps, because for some reason Camino in Starfighter Assault is like, it has a sweet spot for me. I think a lot of the problems with Starfighter Assault maps in Star Wars Battlefront 2 is there's a lot of unnecessary clutter. Like, for instance, in this map you have asteroids flying all over the place, and it's really fucking annoying to try and maneuver around that. Of course, there's also the issue of Endor, another one of my least favorite maps in Starfighter Assault, and the reason it's my least favorite is because it's literally the entire wreckage of the Death Star, and it's, again, really annoying to try and maneuver around because there's just so much shit. Dakar is another one, which is the last map that we ever got for Starfighter Assault, and it's a shame because, Dakar could have been good. I like the objectives on Dakar, but god damn it, it's so fucking annoying to maneuver around all the garbage on that map. So much clutter for the sake of clutter, and I can't stand it. That's my rant on that. But I think a lot of the reasons why we haven't really gotten much of anything regarding Starfighter Assault is because I think after the Last Jedi DLC, Criterion, the developers who were responsible for making this mode, I believe their contract regarding this finished. Which kind of sucks, because I really think when the Rise of Skywalker DLC came out, they really could have done something on Exegol with, taking out a Star Destroyer or some shit like that, in a unique way, as opposed to doing the same shit over and over again, like in a couple other maps in this game. But I really do feel like they should have at least hire them to do one more map, because it really is a shame just how much potential this mode could have had. I mean, they could have had Coruscant from episode 3, the first 20 minutes of the movie. They could have had the Battle of Coruscant in space, which would have been fucking awesome if they actually really took the time to make that right. They could have done Exegol from The Rise of Skywalker, which they easily could have made this mode much more they could have made that battle much more grand than it actually felt like in the movie. And if you guys know my feelings about that, watch my Star Wars Battlefront 2 ranking Star Wars movies videos I had. I'll leave that in the description below. But honestly, like, it's a shame that such a fun mode, to me anyway, has such a small audience because no one really plays it anymore. It's really hard to find servers at times, and it's not supported anymore. It's a real shame because it's so fun to play, and it's a real shame that it's not as populated anymore, because I actually am close to platinuming, Star Wars Battlefront 2. The only 2 trophies I need to platinum the game are both taking place on Starfighter Assault. I have to take out 25 hero ships, and I'm like halfway done with that. And then I have to take out any sort of fighter ship with bombers, dual proton torpedo with the bomber class. And I'm like 3/4 of the way done with that. So I'm pretty close to actually completing my goal. I just have to play this game mode a lot more, and I just wish that the game had a lot more, because, playing the same maps could be boring sometimes, especially when you're playing the same map one after another. Like, okay, the Resistance couldn't get the job done, so to speak, on this map. Now it's time for the First Order to, they switch you, and now it's time to see if you can do the same thing with the First Order, blah, blah, blah. I can't stand that, honestly. It kind of feels boring after a while because you're playing the same map over again, but sometimes I have success, sometimes I don't. But anyway, that's basically my commentary for Starfighter Assault. I really wish that this game mode was more supported. And it's a shame that, whatever happened with Criterion, whether it's a what do you call, a contract thing or what, I just wish the game the game mode was more supported, because I honestly believe that this is probably one of the better game modes in the actual game, because this takes a lot of skill to play. Like, I've tried, maneuvering around, trying to dodge torpedoes and shit. That takes a lot of fucking skill to deal with in this game, and whew, it's tough. It's really tough sometimes, believe me. As you can see, we've taken the L, and it got that really cool cinematic. This game mode has a lot of cool cinematics too. Really, some of the best, I'll say. And that's it, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments section below. If you play Starfighter Assault and Star Wars Battlefront 2, do you agree with anything I've said? Do you disagree? I'd love to know. And with that being said, I will see you guys on the next video. Have a great day. Peace out. And take care of yourselves, and most importantly, take care of each other. See you guys soon.